He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
Hey, buddy.
Initiate search.
Hey, buddy, I'm sorry about that.
It's
Well,
me.
if I gave out.
Sorry for hanging up on you. Look, if you really still want to make a difference, you're free to use the 404 hubs and complete contracts. Beyond that, I just need some time away from you lot. Laters.
I thought it was right. So, girl, bye. So, DedSec don't need you. We been around since Chicago in 2016. We been alive and strong.
AI giant Broker Tech announced today that they are canceling Daybreak, the neural mapping technology designed to allow people to live forever. A spokesperson for the company told press the decision to shutter the project was made out of respect for the memory of their founder, the late Sky Larson. What the company has in store following the death of their illustrious leader remains to be seen.
So that girl was tripping for no reason. She dead now.
You are crossing an Albion checkpoint. Your cooperation is expected.
And it's so trippy that every car is electric, like. No.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive.
Just looks like a beekeeper.
Yes, he controls these robotic bees.
I thought you were taking the piss. This actually happened.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I watched the beekeeper take down one of those big drones with the guns. He said...
That lass has got issues.
I, for one, am intrigued by her mysterious aura, and I know literally everything, so that's saying something. I'll pass along the coordinates if you'd like to take on her request.
Auto drive
I'll
now
be back,
enabled.
y'all. Okay. This AI wants to get up and go.
Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now disabled.
coordinates point to a server in the vicinity. The file our friend was talking about must be stored on it.
Yeah, I got it.
That's the target. Should be hackable.
Wait, is that... What's your problem? Stop it! Shoot up!
Hey, pull up on that wasteland!
Shots fired! Over here!
Go on, you freaky bastard!
Hiding is no fun!
Trouble here!
I'll provide cover.
You're gonna be spitting bullets!
I'm reloading. They're off.
Getting down now!
Big mistake.
That must have hurt!
What have you got, Bagley?
Another GPS location. Looks like our challenger is sending you on a scavenger hunt.
Interesting. Send me those coordinates.
Spider's gonna fuck you up!
Stop! Stop!
We've got one! Tagged him!
Straight out, restricted right now. Fuck off, man. You're lucky I don't have time to break.
Their response time is terrible at night. International spy, y'all.
I'm here.
Correction, you're almost there. The exact coordinates point to a spot on the roof.
Bollocks.
Go on, up you... Get.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Add that to my pension.
Someone should do something. Can't believe this shit. It's mad, isn't it?
Back up. All units, I say again, all units, we have reports of a hostile in your area, over. Message received, moving in, over.
I owe you. Cheers.
Ow!
It's dead, Zach. Definitely not sticking around here.
This area
Fine.
Car to control, we're tracking the suspect. Any other patrols have eyes on the suspect, over?
Clear. Moving on.
That's it. I'm calling off the pursuit.
I am getting it. That is not right. Is anyone else? That bloody
Ah, took you long enough. DedSec, I presume? Your little team has piqued my interest.
Doesn't explain why I had to climb all the way up here.
What, you don't like the view? I was testing you, darling. Making sure your little organization lived up to the hype.
And?
I'm impressed. And that doesn't happen often. Let me join you. I think together we could do some good for London.
Fantastic. Welcome aboard.
Alright, Lord. We do got some music we can play. Let me see if I can get it.
Welcome to Dead City. Get ready to kick ass and feel good about it.
I must say, I'm rather looking forward to the experience. Let's go hunt some baddies.
Fantastic.
The demands of being a DedSec operative are all-consuming, so taking app gigs is a good way to make some extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care, and some will even pay you for deliveries. Ha ha!
All right.
Shit.
You're drinking the raw water. Gatorade. H2O. Gatorade. H2O. Ocean Nation. Ocean Dad. Intro King. What up, Bobby? Let's go. Mama said I'ma be a pest. Mama said if they act up, I'm gonna kiss. Mama said Bobby, go and get your bag. Mama said when you kill him, tell him who's your dad. Who's your dad? Who's your dad? Hey, hey, who's your dad? Out here getting to the bag. Hey, hey, who's your dad? Bobby, all about his cash. Hey, cash. Hey, Mama said when you kill him, tell him who's your dad.
Moving to the hostile location.
How'd they get past the checkpoint? Anyone have visual? Anyone? Control. Let's put out an APW. We're getting nowhere here. Gatorade not only quenches your thirst better.
Wait, what? Personal space batting hole goes sick. Joe, what are you doing?
Let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government, led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Suspicious timing, to put it mildly.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
Took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
What is going on? Shit, all right, okay, take it easy. Relax. Everything is cool. Calm down, okay? You're making it seem Drama.
Free country, yeah. Look where that's got us.
Nice to see you again.
How are you? Don't you walk away from me.
I don't like looking. Has a name I can't fucking pronounce. Always keeps the curtains.
I found an Albion guard who we might be able to win over. We could certainly benefit from their access.
Say hello to him. Bloody not. Either he's the most antisocial businessman.
What's up?
Are there like
I said life wasn't fucking hard enough.
everywhere?
I'm begging you to pick him up some milk for his... What's going on? I'm going for him, okay? Excuse me, do you want to just move?
This is not an electric. Listen. It's a manual clutch. Thank God we found a non-knowledge. No, we're sticking with this character for life, y'all. As we get another spot car, we're sticking with this character. A manual clutch. Man, there's not no auto drive nowadays cars. Oh God. But if it's a year 2040 and it's feel like this, I'm gonna find me a manual car like this. Shoot, I can't do electric like that. I at least need to hear some car noises like an engine or something. Not this like nothing like yeah, something like that, you know? And it can drift if you know how to drift it right. Hey man, who you talking to like that, man?
Malaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Shall we pop in for a quick hello?
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Paranoid fellow, huh?
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Okay.
Sweep in the area.
Quite the interior decorator, isn't he? Look at all these traps.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
On it.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
She a gangster, man. Jumped in there with a suit on. You gotta do what you gotta do for the cause, man.
Move one more muscle chief and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Okay, no need to get excited.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Hardly. More like the exact opposite.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Please, don't! We're here to warn you. Albion knows you're in London. You have to run.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Oh, we know. Why the hell else would I be out here risking my neck?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Oh, please. We're on the same side. Cass already tried to kill us once, and we know he had a hand in the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck. Think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move it! Move it!
Something I picked Perkin.
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Bloody hell. Proceed. Moving in hostiles' direction. search has yielded no results. Report back to HQ.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go... into it, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing and some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I've got to switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice.
Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cyber security sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Look for a parking spot. I'm saying what I feel. Don't trust them.
Good day.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
Yes, I was conscious for the last 6 months. But Nigel Cass has a meeting planned to unveil his new project. Whatever ghastly thing he's up to, we have to stop it.
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Isn't that interesting? Can you send me their personal info?
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
Converting one of those Albion swamp creatures won't be easy.
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians. If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts, Nigel's real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking?
Yeah, not really in a sharing mood right now, fam.
Make sure there's room for processing. I'll submit my report to the processing center. Over.
You look like the sort who might want to take back their city.
Are you with DedSec? Because I could use your assistance.
Perhaps. What's the situation?
My friend has a rare medical condition. Unfortunately, with the NHS in disarray, they haven't been able to get treatment in months. We were out of options until this time Kelly doctor said they'd help for a price. I didn't know what else to do, so I paid them.
Go on.
That bastard. The drugs worked, but it turned out they were addictive. The second my friend was hooked, the doctor inflated the price.
What a miserable specimen. Leave it to us, all right? We'll get you those meds.
Has a patrol vehicle been notified?
Can you bother someone else?
Well, this quote-unquote doctor is a real winner. He was struck off the medical register for gross malpractice last year, and now he's a freelance mob surgeon. Nice work if you can get it.
Can you track him down, Bagley?
I am quite literally always tracking everyone down. Pushing you his coordinates now.
Come see me for more information. Requesting code 7 control. I am stopped. That's a code 4 control. Area is secure. Over.
I just love this car.
The Clan Kelly doctor you're looking for is close by. Seems he's got a laptop with him too, presumably with a folder somewhere on it labelled Crimes. There's the laptop.
I'll tell you when I'm done. What now?
Is this some kind of joke? You fucking cunt. Stop! I can't take it!
Oh, God!
There! I hear something!
That's it. I'm looking for him.
Clear. Moving on. What's next? You're a fucking dead man. Stay down. That's an order.
Dipshit's here. We just have to find them.
Clear.
Jack shit going
I'll look
on
somewhere
here.
else.
Move it on.
Where you at, you little mouse?
Spread out. Find that twat.
Ah!
Good. I'm moving on.
Not finding anything. Gonna move on.
We're done here. Fucker's gone.
Quiet! Cut the shit! I'll shoot! Ah! Hey, you! Ah!
Laptop scraped. Get to safety while I analyze the data. I found the mob warehouse where the experimental drugs are being stored. I'm sure Mary Kelly won't mind if you nick a few.
Suspect reported in your area. Potentially armed.
Control, we are pursuing the target.
Thank God.
Ready to immobilize the target. Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise. I'm terminating the search. Pull back. Over.
I'm detecting a vehicle nearby with at least 2 years' worth of treatments inside. That's more than enough to wean our contact's friend off the treatment.
Okay.
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
What's the big deal with this ride?
Got the vehicle. Now what?
I found a safe location where a friend can pick it up. Sending you the coordinates now.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
It's a good day, y'all.
It's been handled. The drugs are secure. With a bit of care, you should be able to wean your friend off them. I'll have our AI give you the details.
Anyway, I owe you a favor now.
DedSec could always use more people. Interested?
Fine. I'm in.
We got a cop, y'all. We got cop. There ain't no rent-a-cop.
It's not a filter. I'm going. It's very good. To prove it's not a filter. I'm feeling some type of way. Let's get it. I'm verified, yeah. I'm verified, yeah. I'm verified, yeah. I'm verified, yeah. I'm verified, hey. I'm verified, yeah. I'm verified. So now that I've done your logo, does that mean I get like a chicken wing named after me, or how does that work? You know what? Scratch that. Let's collab on a t-shirt design and call it even. What do you say?
DedSec sees a lot of potential in you. I trust you won't disappoint.
Yes, well, I'm ready to help however I can.
Yeah.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed. Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
Jesus Christ, I've got a drip with serious firepower on my arse.
we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
Right. Resuming my normal duties.
Fuck is that?
Bloody rats.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Come on, no! Monkey ass.
How disappointing. That hurts. Stay alert.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You're quite knowledgeable about Cass, aren't you?
Yeah. I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him. He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
Gun, keep an eye out.
So can you tell me a little bit more about how the retrofits are going?
Everything is proceeding on schedule, and Mr. Cass is as determined as ever to make the White Tower as safe as possible from terrorist attacks. I believe he has ensured that every security measure before you come to the beyond.
Got enough to do. Dealing with construction.
Never going to be. I heard someone saying dead sick.
They better not be. Just a bunch of terrorists.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Well, that's just great.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
You've been up there, Liam? There are some parts of this city that professionals work with every class. You understand?
Yeah, I know. But there's always
Sure, but that's why we're taking care of them.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Sr.'s death.
Show me.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Grand. They put someone incapable of processing their emotional baggage in charge of our security. Just grand.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
It's nice to finally have my work appreciated. You're welcome.
You should try it. My
How's it going? Seemed a bit tense.
How are you getting on with those metrics? The deadline is coming up quickly. We can do this. He's presenting to the stakeholders right now.
I know, but if I mess this up, then the whole project is delayed. I don't know how.
Don't even joke.
Welcome to Project Themis. Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act. Immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, no, promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Titus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
Attention, a building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
Bagley, I need an exit. Quickly!
The catacombs, fam.
Stand down now.
Let's do this. What an arsehole! Right, I'm putting a stop to this. Bomba club. This is wrong.
I know my rights. I'll be watching you. Help me.
No, please.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
He knows how to get his way. And he wants this Themis project launched post-haste. I doubt that's good news for London. What the fuck? Shit. I don't like this at all. What was that?
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
This is why I don't know. I should help humanity, not condemn it.
Hey, also, street towers are restricted right now.
Liberty team serving London. Albion is recruiting today.
chance to explain. Help me!
What a day.
Fuck yeah! What's going on? Fuck!
I'm gonna be an expert on London geography soon.
All citizens are required to present their optics to Albion personnel upon request. Thank you for your compliance.
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready. Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome. But what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To bypass Titus security.
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break in the Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. Yep.
Why does this...
I mean, like, a beekeeper. Dressed in all the beekeeper shit. Only the bees weren't bees. They were like robot bees.
Have you been doing that microdosing thing?
What? I don't. I saw him with my own eyes. A beekeeper. It's real.
Let's go engage with this couple.
Jesus fucking Christ, mate.
to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Moving to the hostiles' location. Over. You're coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro-drone is being developed.
This had better be worth it.
It will be. You're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
They're through the checkpoint. Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over. Control, we're heading back. Over.
Investigating disturbance. Protest rallies are not permitted. Investigation underway.
Proceed to alarm location.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere. I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
You didn't want me to have it while I leave it lying around.
Now that we have the schematics, we can make micro-drones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
I've found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map. We've successfully trialled our first micro-drone, and it's officially as cute as the dickens. I've decided to name it Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Themis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. You know, the one with the sword.
Ooh, that is so Nigel fucking Cass.
See? School's useful for something besides social maladjustment. Find the schematics of the building and I'll work out the location of the Themis project.
Someone help me!
Who's that? Oh my god. No, this is wrong.
Stand down, mate. You'll be hearing from my solicitor.
Look round for anything named Themis.
Consider it done.
Well, if I was hiding a top-secret, morally dubious drone project like Themis, I would put it in the secure vault on the lowest level. You will have to hack your way past some pretty serious security, however. The elevator that leads to the secure vault that houses Themis is locked down. You will have to access the bypass terminal to use it. You will require a spider bot.
Albion's authority keeps civilians safe.
God.
You fuck me.
Fascinating.
You useless flap of skin.
You brute!
Hey, watch it.
Watch it, will you? Okay. You win.
Must be visible and clean at all times.
Whoa, what did I do?
Investigating.
I'm restraining you now.
That's definitely something. Please do not put this on my record, man.
Disobeying an order. Disturbance detected.
What was that? That's just
reporting disturbance. Do not hesitate to report crime.
I've had enough. Stand down!
You're not going to escape.
You'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
Consider it done.
Our job is...
Security lockdown initiated. All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises. Intruder alert. Security lockdown initiated. All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises. Security lockdown initiated. Intruder alert. All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises. Security lockdown initiated. All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises.
All right, Sebastian, this is what you and your friends have been training for. Time to crash the security grid for Daddy.
Truthfully, I'm just eager to see this micro drone in action.
That's the spirit. She'll be pretty sick.
Sebastian, no!
Right then, no time for tears. Meet Sebastian, another of our countless microdrone allies. All named Sebastian, of course. You can't iterate on perfection. There are the cores. Destroy them, Sebastian. And for God's sake, be careful. You've made your father very proud, Sebastian. Oh, right. You should be able to access the Themis project room now.
Let's ruin Nigel's fucking day.
London, once a beacon of civility, now a cesspool of lawlessness. It is clear that humanity can no longer police itself. Fortunately, we don't have to. Welcome to Project Themis. Albion has found a way to apply an existing system, LifeScore, a data aggregator of biometrics, personal information, to our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere. See everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively.
Fuck me, I knew it. The life score algorithm. My algorithm. I should have scrubbed it before I left.
What do you mean, Hamish? You know how Themis works.
No, fam. Well, yeah. This was years ago. We were developing a life score algorithm for what Cass called a peacekeeping system. Supposed to identify vulnerable civilians, not target them.
Jesus Christ.
So in theory, Themis could be programmed to target anyone based on any number of parameters.
Exactly. That's the way Cass thinks. Genius, but twisted. We have to stop this. And I know how. We delete the life score data and Themis is done.
For fuck's sake. All right. Done.
Yes, we'll have the award ceremony another time. Get out now. This may be entertaining. I've intercepted an audio transmission from Nigel Cass.
No more excuses. This is my city, and I will not have DedSec ruin my plans for it. Themis was poised to change London, the world. And this group of... And Hamish fucking Balaji? I want them all. They made you all look like fools. They walked calmly into the White Tower, and no one, not one of you, stopped them with all our vaunted security measures. So do any of you have anything to say? Nothing. Well, everyone, and I mean everyone in the organization, will be revetted immediately. Someone help them, that's certain, and we will root them out. This time, we will get them all.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled.
Well, that's about done it. Cass is gonna steam about this for a while. No more life score, no more Themis. You did it.
It was a joint effort. We couldn't have done it without your help. We're far from finished with Cass, though, if you feel like collaborating more.
Not much of a joiner, fam. Considering how my days at Albion ended. But I'll be keeping watch on them and Cass. Maybe feed you lots of intel.
And there's still the question of Zero Day. Remember them? Completely gutted DedSec 1.0.
Cass had a hand in that purge, Bagley, and in the bombings, so we'll gladly accept any help you can give us, Hamish. Cheers.
I don't know why I was even worried. I'm getting quite good at being in DedSec, I think.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Is that meant to be a compliment? Thanks if it is.
Yeah, he does this sometimes. Best to try and ignore it. Good work.
In the last adventure of Detective Bagley and his occasionally helpful human sidekicks, we discovered that a billionaire tech mogul and a war profiteer both had secret plots to exploit human suffering and murder thousands. A shocking twist, I know. Speaking of the people we most suspect, Mary Kelly's slave trade is bound to be any day now, and we also just received a distress signal from a coffee shop of all places. Maybe the Wi-Fi's down or something.
Is that relevant, Bagley?
Yes, obviously there's more to it than that, but I knew I had to make a joke or you'd just tune it out. I've marked both leads on your optic.
Location. Understood, Control. Awaiting further instruction. Over.